festivals are so important in our day and age, and in this video we're going to be diving in and talking about how to make the best out of a film festival. Now, of course, this is all in promotion with the Scottsdale International Film Festival here in Arizona, so thank you to them for promoting this. I'm able to do a lot of fun editorial videos around this, and in general, just kind of talking. So if you're going to that film festival, these will all help you. If you're going to another film festival and that's what you're planning for, then these tips will also help you. It's time to dive in and talk about how to make the best out of any film festival you attend, and in general, how to prepare. We're gonna do a top 5 list. So at my number 5, let's start with it, and it's the easiest thing. Plan ahead. Now, of course, obviously, you do want to get your tickets and make sure that you know what films you want to see. But alongside of that, always have in-between buffers, because this is what I've noticed. Anytime I go to a film festival, say I go to one and I see, I don't know, Belfast first, and I love it. It's one of the bigger independent films to go there. Just like it's going to the Scottsdale International Film Festival as a closing film. Can't wait to see that. And then right after that, you know, you have like a 5-hour buffer until your next film. Well, I can promise you in between there's going to be smaller movies that you would have never seen before playing in between there. And that's what's so important, is that you're gonna want to go see one of those. And if you don't, you're missing out, trust me. So in general, make sure to grab in and latch on and look at what you can see, because as you plan your schedule, you know, always have those in-between buffers that if you're feeling up to it, and if the festival allows you to, go and see if you can grab a ticket for one of the smaller films in between one of the other ones that you weren't expecting. You might find your favorite movie of the festival that way. I can promise you, every festival I've ever been to, there's always been at least 1 or 2 darlings that if I wouldn't have done those buffers in between, I would have never discovered them until it was too late. Into my number 4, it also kind of goes into the planning of it all. You do want to know what you are going to see. You want to know, because if you just show up to a film festival, yeah, you can try and buy whatever tickets are ahead right there, but some sell out. So always look and see and take risks. If something sticks out to you, take a risk and go support that filmmaker, because you never know who might be the next Steven Spielberg. One of the easiest tips I can give at number 3 is stay hydrated. Bring some snacks, drink some water, support the movie theaters you're going to, and grab some snacks as there as well. I can tell you that at some of the first few film festivals I ever went to, I was really not able to do this, and it was a very unhealthy look on it all. So really much remember to give your body some rest time as well at night right after the films, and in the morning, and as well with all the snacks and water. You're going to need it. Stay hydrated, especially if you're in Arizona. Like if you're going to the Scottsdale International Film Festival, I know it's not as hot, but you still need some water in your body, as we live in this dry state. The state you live in is a little bit more humid. Trust me, keep drinking your water. I know I need to learn that. Of course, at my number 2, one of the biggest things I want to say when, of course, going to a film festival to really prepare you and get the most out of it is talk to the people around you. Engage. If you're going by yourself, I can promise you, you're going to make some friends there if you really put yourself out there. Whether you're in line or sitting down in your seat or just in general waiting in the lobby for the next film, there's going to be someone around you that is wanting to have a conversation about movies. You guys might have a great discussion on what they should see or what they should keep on their watch list, or in general, you guys might go and sit down in the next theater and have a great discussion. Every film festival I've ever gone to, there has been that one person or maybe even a group of people that I've discussed with and become friends with, because that's one of the greatest things about film. And I know that tip may be coming from my last video of what makes film festivals so great. You can find that up above in the card up there. Go check that out. But this is one of the biggest things that I give, and I have to give that tip. Do not be a loner. I understand a lot of us are introverts, but maybe at a film festival become an outrovert, because if you love movies, there's other people that are also going to love movies there. The last thing I can give is that number 1 thing to really much make the most out of the film festival experience and make sure that you get the most out of it. It's share your thoughts. Explain that. Whether you're on social media or in general you're talking to other people, you are going to want to share that you were there, because film festivals like this, they can go away in the blink of an eye like that. They might be here one year and then the next year they're not. Look at 2020 and how terrible that year was. So many film festivals really much had to adjust. but some never came back. Even some movie theaters never came back either. So in general, make sure to support, share your thoughts, share some of the filmmakers' thoughts, because some of these movies, these independent movies, this might be the first time they are ever premiering, and you might be one of the first audiences to see it. And if you love it, you want to shout it from the heavens so other people can keep it on their radar. Even if for some reason, when you see a movie at a film festival, it might not come out for a couple more years, but at least you will be one of the first ones to see it. Thank you once again, guys, for watching this. You guys are seriously all the best. I had a blast doing this video. I've been wanting to do an editorial like this for such a long time. And thank you to the Scottsdale International Film Festival for, of course, sponsoring this video. Make sure if you're in Arizona to go check them out, because on their social media, and of course, I'll be putting a link down below to their website, some of their films will be hybrid and as well as in person, which is great to see from both. But one of the things I love about this festival is there are so many independent films that you will find here that are unique from everything else that you've seen this year. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, until next time, stay classy.